pathways. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WXL-22 in Bureau County. The current time is 3:09 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3:45.
All right, everybody, we've got a tornado watch for parts of Illinois and Wisconsin and Iowa.
Watch number 154 has been issued until 8 p.m.
Going after a storm here near the Quad Cities right now that is through thunderstorm warning. I think it's going to have tornado potential soon.
The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Rock Island County, northeastern Mercer County.
Bit of a dead zone through here, so bear with me for a little while.
3:45 p.m.
Beyond the storm in no time.
5 p.m. A severe thunderstorm was located over Navaville, 8 miles northeast of Aledo, northeast at 50 miles an hour. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WXL-22 in Bureau County. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WXL-22 in Bureau County. The current time is
give everybody a couple of minutes to get on board here.
The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories.
Tornado watch in the area, I believe, until 10 p.m.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect.
There is one severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois.
Henry, Illinois. Tornado watch. Counties in Illinois: Bureau, Henry, LaSalle, Lee, Marshall, Putnam, Stark, and Whiteside. A severe
approaching this storm here that's just south of Davenport.
45 p.m. for southeastern Rock Island, northeastern Mercer, and northwestern Henry counties. At 3:08 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over preemption, or 11 miles northeast of Aledo, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Daylight time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A severe The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern
Should get better soon.
sighting entries. This severe thunderstorm will be near Albany around 3:15 p.m. East Clinton, Goose Lake, and Bryant around 3:20 p.m. Clinton, Fulton, Andover,
There is one
Culver,
severe
Hollow, and East
thunderstorm
Grove
warning
around
for Texas.
3:25 p.m. Thompson, Campus. and Argo Bay. A tornado watch remains for northwest. For northwestern Illinois and east central Iowa. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:45
There is
p.m.
one
for
new
southeastern
tornado
Rock
warning for
Island,
Illinois.
northeastern Mercer, and northwestern Henry counties. At 3:08 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was
Alright, we gotta get through these dead
located
zones. Can't do a whole lot about them. This area is just terrible for data.
Northeast at 50 miles an hour. Expected hazards include golf ball size hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. People and animals outdoors will
Storm's
be
off
injured.
to our left or off to the
Expect
south.
hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs.
This thing
siding,
could have
and
tornado potential soon.
This severe storm will be near off-time around 3:15 p.m. Orion, Lid Center, Sunnyville and Sunnyville Estates around 3:20 p.m. Coal Valley, Andover, Warner, Osco, and Morristown around 3:25 p.m. Other locations in the path of this severe thunderstorm include Kelowna, Cleveland, Dayton, Green River, Barstow, Osborne, Geneseo, Shady Beach, Johnson, and Atkinson. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois. Take cover now. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WXL-22 in Bureau County.
Storm south of Davenport, it's possible 1 3/4 inch hail. A tornado is possible, and then 60-mile-per-hour winds. So we should have a visual on this thing pretty soon.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect.
I do have a new rear camera on order. It'll be delivered tomorrow, I believe. So hopefully we can get that fixed.
3:45 p.m. for the following county: Whiteside, Illinois. Tornado watch number 15 a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect.
I was actually able to source a camera by Marshall
Northeastern Mercer and
that's actually waterproof, weatherproof, and all that. So it's made to be in the rain. IP67, so that's going to help. Problem is, it's like $800, but whatever. That's the crazy thing, and I don't mention that for pity. I just meant operation on this channel, but I just had to blow $800 on that stupid camera. But that's my only option. It's the only way to get a good waterproof external camera, and it's SDI. So I had to get an SDI to HDMI converter to reclock everything, whatever, and get it back down to HDMI for the encoder. So that'll be a project to get it on. I'm gonna set some cash aside, and I would like to get 2 more of them and have a rear facing and a left and a right. And then we can switch between the 3. I thought about putting it on a little panning motor, like a little motor that would turn it around, but I just can't find anything that's waterproof. So hopefully that arrives tomorrow like it's supposed to. I paid for the overnight shipping, so should be able to get that figured out. It'll be a lot better than that GoPro that keeps breaking. Starting to see the storm out ahead of us. It's not really rotating that well. It's starting to show some signs that it's going to try to start rotating those, so we need to keep an eye on it. Of course, we're live in the Radar Omega app. Go ahead and track these storms there. Download the app, support small business, and watch our live stream there as well. There's severe storms of some sort possible today, all the way from Wisconsin to the Texas-Mexico border. Very big area today. Well, that's a stop sign. About ran right through that. Holy Christ.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:45 p.m. for southeastern Rock Island, northeastern Mercer, and northwestern Henry.
There's one new severe thunderstorm warning for Arkansas.
A severe thunderstorm was located over Girard, or 10 miles south of Moline, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Expected hazards include golf ball size hail and 60 miles an hour.
You don't know what Buc-ee's is? You're not missing much. It's a gas station that everybody just seems to worship like it's some sort of a some sort of ancient god or something. There's a very strange cult around Buc-ee's, and that's why I will not stop at a Buc-ee's, because there's so many of these people that treat that place like it's a cult. I'm dead serious. Like, people are very strange about that gas station. They're almost way too passionate. It's just a giant gas station. It's really not anything that great. No offense to anybody that likes Buc-ee's. I'm just not a participant of the Buc-ee's cult. Not that everybody that likes that place is, but there's some very strange people, and there's like a cult following around that company. It's really weird. Really weird. Like, I've actually met some people, especially storm chasers, that like will not pass a Buc-ee's. I'm serious, like they have to stop at a Buc-ee's if they see it. Like, they get anxious and freaked out if they don't stop at the Buc-ee's. It's very strange behavior. I don't know what it is about that place, but I won't go to one because I don't want to get sucked into that. It's just really weird.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Arkansas.
Yeah, it's like a Love's, but just bigger. Like with groceries and stuff. Stay on your side of the paint there, dude. This thing's got supercell characteristics. I wonder if Super Trooper Copic's on. Hey, we're tornado warned now, bud. You see anything? What weather radio do I have? It's just playing over us.
Negative, it has got a decent lowering. It's trying to develop.
It's just playing over an old scanner. It's not a specific weather radio. If you want a weather radio, though, just go buy a Midland WR120. It's like the only one that's easy and works. Copy.
The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a tornado warning for northeastern Mercer County, central Henry County until 4 p.m. At 3:21 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Seatorna, or 11 miles west of Cambridge, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Expected hazards include tornado and golf ball-sized hail. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Orion and Lynn Center around 3:25 p.m. Andover around 3:30 p.m. Austell and Morristown around 3:35 p.m. Cambridge, Henry County Fairgrounds and Yale around 3:40 p.m. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Geneseo, German Corner, and Atkinson. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 4 p.m. for the following counties: Henry, Illinois. The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Whiteside County, south central Carrollton.
It is a new tornado warning for our storm. It includes Cambridge, Illinois, and Geneseo and Atkinson. No, I'm not in Illinois. I'm in an extension of Iowa. We'll call it that.
East Lake and Bryant around 3:20 p.m. Clinton, Fulton, Andover, Boulders Hollow, and Tate's Grove around 3:25 p.m. Thompson, Campus Elkton, and Thompson Causeway around 3:30 p.m. Other locations in the path of this severe thunderstorm include Savannah.
This storm is looking like a really big embedded supercell.
A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for North.
Gotta watch it.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:45 p.m. for northwestern Whiteside.
We've actually got a lowering up here near me on a separate storm. It's the one to the north.
A severe thunderstorm was located over Andover, 47 miles north of Clinton, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size.
We'll go south.
Hail damage to vehicles is expected.
I don't know if you saw that lowering up there to the right. That was a separate storm. It's the one just to the north. watch that. Doesn't look super organized though. Looks like that might be the storm over LeClaire, Iowa, I think. Maybe right over the radar site, kind of. I think that's that one. We're gonna stick with our storm though, the one that's just south of Quad Cities. We got to get there. Storm on reflectivity is super impressive.
Cover now. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern and west central Illinois.
Cambridge by 3:40 p.m. So we can meet this thing in Cambridge. We're gonna be 17 minutes late. Yeah, we're gonna catch this storm. We're gonna catch this thing. Yeah, we're just crossing into the tornado warning now.
Without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near. Central around 3:25 p.m.
Tornado warning's been updated. At 3:28 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of a tornado is near Lynn Center, 7 miles west of Cambridge, Illinois. Near Cambridge or the Henry County Fairgrounds at 3:40 p.m. We might have been in a dead zone there, so let me read that again. We've got an update on our tornado warning. The tornado warning is for Henry County at 15:28. Severe thunderstorm capable of a tornado is near Lynn Center, 7 miles west of Cambridge, moving north Illinois, moving northeast at 40. Tornado and golf ball size hail, radar indicated only. Storm will be near Cambridge and the Henry County Fairgrounds at 3:40 or 15:40. New severe thunderstorm warning on top of this indicates possible tornado as well.
Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:45 p.m. for southeastern Rock Island and northwestern Henry counties. At 3:20 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Morristown, 8 miles northwest of Cambridge, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour.
start to see the storm over there.
All signs hail at 60 miles an hour with gusts. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to siding and trees. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois. Take cover now. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The National Weather
Probably gonna want to get on 80.
has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Warren County, southeastern Mercer County, southwestern Henry County until 4:15 p.m. At 3:25 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Alexis, or 12 miles southeast of Aledo.
Thanks for your super chat. Just popped up. I appreciate that, folks.
Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected.
Take that back. Let's take Highway 6.
Siding and trees.
So I think this is going to end up being intercepted north of 80.
North Henderson around 3:30.
So we're going to take Highway 6.
to Windsor and Griffin around 3:35 p.m.
We're going to blast right into this thing.
And Alvin around 3:40 p.m. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:45 p.m. for northwestern Whiteside and south central Carroll counties. At 3:30 p.m., a severe thunderstorm.
Severe band of the wall cloud is rotating, but it's not imminent.
Alright, it looks mean on radar.
Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles.
It's a guy fishing in a tornado warning. Like, what the hell?
Damage to
Yeah, it looks that way in person too.
Just passed a bunch of people fishing in a tornado warning polygon. Down here, take Highway 6.
severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Warren County, southeastern Mercer County, southwestern Henry County.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois.
A severe thunderstorm was located over Alexis.
Yeah, you are right. The fish will not catch themselves. That's a very good point. I can't even argue with that.
Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to
You can actually see the storm. I would stop and point the camera at it, but I'm going to wait a minute. Let's actually get up on the storm here before we do that, because I'm going to be turning and you'll see it anyway. It's got a big lowering, but it's pretty ragged looking. Should be approaching our Highway 6. I just don't want to get stuck on the interstate because there's not exits there's not enough exits to get on and off of it easy. So let's just try to stay on these state highways so that we don't get trapped on the interstate and then end up missing the tornado.
A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern and west central Illinois per hour. Until 4 p.m. for the following county, Henry, Illinois. The severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Mercer County is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning.
We're almost here to our option to go east, west, west. No tornado sirens in this town. This town's directly in the path of this developing tornado. No sirens or anything.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois.
Thunderstorm warning for north central Whiteside County.
Everybody's outside, doesn't have a clue. It's ridiculous.
County until 4:15 p.m. At 3:33 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Argo, 47 miles southwest of Mount Carroll, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour.
Come on, people, get going.
Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe thunderstorm will be near Mount Carroll around 3:40 p.m. Chadwick around 3:45 p.m. Leonard around 3:50 p.m. Other locations in the path of a severe thunderstorm include Pearl City, Cheyenne, Bolton, Freeport, Alberta's Airport, and Stevenson County Fairgrounds. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois and east central Iowa. Remain alert for a possible tornado. Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room.
Tornado warning has been updated. Stand by.
Cover now. Do not drive
Come on,
your
dude. If you're gonna
vehicle
turn,
through
turn.
flooded roadways.
At 3:33, severe thunderstorm capable of a tornado near or over Osco or near Cambridge, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Tornado and golf ball sized hail. Locations impacted include Geneseo and Atkinson.
Tornado warning remains in effect until 4 p.m.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Arkansas.
A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Osco or near Cambridge, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Expected hazards include tornado and golf ball sized hail. At 3:30 p.m., storm chasers reported a low cloud over this storm. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed.
Pretty grungy looking, not super organized.
Windows and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Geneseo and Atkinson. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 4 p.m. for the following counties.
Just west of Geneseo, Riverside Hill, probably 67 mile an hour.
Rock Island County is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois.
Probably need to get ready
The severe
to
thunderstorm
deploy the
warning for
camera.
northeastern Mercer County is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. Another severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for southeast Mercer County until 4:15 p.m. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois. The severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Clinton County is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois and east central Iowa. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:45 p.m. for northwestern Whiteside and south central Carroll counties. At 3:30 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Thompson Causeway, or 9 miles northwest of Morrison, moving north at 60 miles an hour. Expected hazard.
Radar is not super impressive with velocity, though.
Size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe storm will be near Fairhaven around 3:35 p.m. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois and east central Iowa. Take cover now. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways.
Hey, I was the first to spot CJ. Do I get any points?
Remains in effect until 4 p.m. for central Henry County. At 3:33 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Osco or near Cambridge.
Probably just find a spot.
Tornado and golf ball size hail. At 3:30 p.m., storm chasers reported a low cloud with this storm. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Missouri.
Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Geneseo and Atkinson. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 4 p.m. for the following county: Henry, Illinois. The severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Rock Island County is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area.
This does not look immediately tornadic, folks. It really doesn't.
Tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m.
Probably prepare to head north. Keep up with it.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:45 p.m. for central Henry County. At 3:35 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Geneseo, or 10
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Missouri.
60 miles an hour. Expected hazards include golf ball size hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. People and animals outdoors. To roofs, siding, and trees.
Beautiful structure, though.
Impacted include Geneseo, Atkinson, Osco, and Morristown. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois. Take cover now. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WXG-73 in the Quad Cities. The current time is 3:39 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect.
Okay, we're gonna be ready to spin around and get out of here. Reposition. This thing's gonna take a while to be tornadic.
Henry and Mercer.
go past these trees, get one more look at it, and then we'll get moving back east and north so we can stay with it. Just pull off here for a minute.
Tornado watch number 154 has been issued until 8 p.m. for the following counties in Iowa, Clinton.
It's not rotating. Nothing on that is rotating at all.
Counties in Illinois, Henry.
It's pretty benign.
Island and Whiteside.
Not tornadic.
National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for
Ambulance, can you copy?
southeastern Mercer County, southwestern Henry County until 4:15 p.m. At 3:25 p.m. a severe
It'd be great if that rear-facing camera was working right about now since we're driving the other way, but don't worry, we'll stop and get another look at it here in a minute. But we just got to get back east the way we came, otherwise we're going to be underneath the storm. We won't be able to see anything.
quarter-size hail.
So we got to get back east and then north a little bit because the storm's moving pretty quickly. It's not dropping a tornado right now. It's going to take a little time. If it was dropping a tornado right now, we would just drive right into it. But it's going to have to organize here, it looks like. It might be having some interference here with its updraft.
Around 3:40 p.m. Wind held enough around to 3:45 p.m.
Give it some time. It'll probably reorganize itself pretty quick. But thanks everyone for joining.
The tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern and west central Illinois. Take cover now. The tornado watch
First, thanks to all of our new subscribers as well.
northwestern and west central Illinois.
And a bunch of subscribers lately.
National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for north central Whiteside County, Carroll County, southwestern Stevenson County until 4:15 p.m. At 3:33 p.m. a severe thunderstorm was located over Argo-Ophie.
On, coming in on 88.
Carroll, moving northeast at 45
And it's-
miles an hour.
Storm's definitely hit here with heavy rain.
Miles an hour with gusts at quarter-size hail. Hail damage
I'll bring them somewhere.
is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, injuries.
Yeah, new mesoscale discussion. Stand by for some information on that.
Just as an FYI, Corey just called me and said there's a large tornado on the ground down near southwest of Canton, Peoria area storm. He said it started out as a stovepipe and it has begun or it transitioned to a wedge and now it's getting wrapped in rain.
I haven't seen the warning go confirmed yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I know you're not far behind me, but from up here, this thing looks like crap.
It's getting adjusted. I'm thinking about going south.
Yeah. Good luck. I'm going to keep heading east with it for a while. I don't know why he does that. Jumping around. We're going to stick with this one, folks. We could go south, but I'm not really in the mood to drive 3 hours to catch a storm that's going to not be there when we go south. These are going to be quick movers, folks. Let's get a little bit of ground on these. It's going to probably be a pretty short storm chase today. Hey, do you still have a visual on the wall cloud, or are you behind the rain?
Negative, there was no wall cloud.
Yes, there is, Brandon. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I'm looking at one right now. I'm just wondering if you're behind the rain or not, because this thing is now organizing pretty quickly. Turn around and show you guys. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm looking at one right now. Let's see if we can find a spot to pull off. Gotta get that rear camera fixed tomorrow. Good God. Yeah, this wall cloud's coming together quick. Alright, we're gonna spin around at the steel driveway. Stand by, folks. You're gonna see an amazing view. Damn it, I can't find a freaking driveway. This guy's on my bumper. It's irritating. The guy's gotta back off.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Arkansas.
Large spinning wall cloud. I have no wall cloud my rear end. What are you talking about, dude?
Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. Locations impacted include Geneseo and Atkinson. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 4 p.m. for the following county. Henry.
I hope he didn't write this storm off, because he's wrong. We got a wall cloud right here. Big one. Massive wall cloud.
The National Weather Service in the
He must be behind the rain.
severe thunderstorm warning for South Central White
The National Weather Service quadruped conditions severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Henry County, northwestern Pure County until 4:15.
Should have a funnel for me.
Thunderstorm is located near Geneseo, 13 miles north of Cambridge, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for
60 miles
Illinois.
per hour. Wind gusts to Gulf Coast size hail. For National Weather Service, Israel.
animals outdoors will be injured.
Well, let me go outside for a minute.
Damage to roofs,
Let me get a picture.
windows, and vehicles. Wind damage to roofs, citing sentries. This severe thunderstorm will be near Atkinson around 3:50 p.m. While around 4 p.m. Yorktown, Leon Corners, and Thomas around 4:05 p.m. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central and northwestern Illinois. Take cover now. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central and northwestern Illinois.
None injuries. Time now. 15.
The severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Warren and southeastern Mercer counties is canceled. The severe thunderstorm which prompted warnings has moved out of the Warren area.
Until 4:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 4:36 p.m., severe thunderstorm was located near Geneseo, or 13 miles north of Cambridge, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. Gulf Coast size hail at 60 miles an hour.
Right in here.
Wind gusts.
At 3:47 p.m.
Could have a tornado form.
thunderstorm was located near Andover.
2-1 Sterling, CSF 947.
Lots of rising motion on that right edge. It's an indicator this thing is strengthening.
Damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Tacoma, Cambridge, Bishop Hill, Henry County Fairgrounds, Eula, and German Corner.
If there's any injuries.
A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois. People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows.
I-80 westbound,
You are listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WXK-73 in the Quad Cities.
Unknown on
The
injury.
current time is 3:49 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Huge.
Following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A severe thunderstorm.
Sorry, but we gotta go, unfortunately.
Following county, Whiteside, Illinois.
20 Henry County 10-4.
Warning remains in effect until 4 p.m. for the following county.
Sucks that we can't watch it without a rear view camera, but that's okay.
Until 4:15 p.m. for the following counties.
We'll go, we'll catch it.
Henry and Whiteside.
We'll catch it.
A severe thunderstorm warning will be in effect until 4:15 p.m. for the following counties: Henry, Illinois. Tornado watch number 154 remains in effect until 8 p.m. for the following counties: Clinton and Scott, and the following counties in Illinois.
This is why I don't go by other people's observations.
Holy
cow. Massive wall cloud, folks.
Holy shit.
North Central Whiteside County, Carroll County, Southwestern Stevenson County until 4:15 p.m.
I will show you that again. I'm sorry that our camera's broke. That won't be a problem after tomorrow.
Was located over Argo, 47 miles southwest of Mount Carroll, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour.
I need to find a route. I need to deploy the 360 camera. They need to keep the tornado warning on this.
Vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe thunderstorm will be near.
Yeah, this thing could produce a tornado soon. It's possible.
Chadwick around 3:45 p.m. Leonard around 3:50 p.m. Other locations in the
Getting the 360 camera ready.
Two. I know North on Muscle 42 in the red trailer, white trailer on the shoulder. Tire came off the semi.
Very large rotating wall cloud. Looks like tornado imminent. Repositioning northeast.
Tornadoes can develop quickly. The tornado warning for central Henry County will expire at 4 p.m.
Negative.
The storm which prompted the warning has moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning will be
shortly.
However, small hail and gust winds are still possible with this thunderstorm. The tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwest Illinois. Contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will relay your report to the National Weather Service to Quad Cities. Remember,
Massive wall cloud. Holy Christ.
in effect for Henry County until 4:15.
Let's go up here and deploy the... Oh man, this thing's about to tornado, I think. Topic, it's about to tornado. Move on it. You might want to get up here if you can.
I can't because everybody's doing 5 miles an hour right now on 80.
5? Well, that's 4 miles an hour faster than we were doing back there. Shit, we gotta stop right here. Camera's gotta go up. Drop the tornado warning. You're bloody kidding me. Unreal. This needs a tornado warning. Come on, weather service. We need a tornado warning on this. This thing's rotating rapidly. Why? Rapid rotation on the edge. Right where I'd expect a tornado. Rapid rotation. North and then east.
Thunderstorm warning for Whiteside County until 4:45 p.m.
Get up here, we'll take an east option and we'll get back out in front of this thing. We'll have an east option up here pretty soon. That wall cloud looked like it was ready to produce a tornado, so we got to be careful that we don't run into a tornado in here. A couple of miles yet, we get east. Once we get east, we'll be able to get moving. We'll do about 45, 50, so we should come out in front of it here. We got to kind of go northeast first, though. You can actually see the edge of the wall cloud way up there in the preset. Starting to gain a visual on the wall cloud. It's this outline right here. That's our wall cloud. We'll just keep moving.
Tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois.
Looks like it might have fell apart again.
Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. Take cover.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois.
Roadways. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WXG-73 in the Quad Cities. The current time is 3:59 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories.
it is getting wrapped.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:15 p.m. for South Central Whiteside, northeastern Henry, and northwestern Bureau. There are 2 new warnings. Beyond Corners, or 16 miles south of Morrison, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. Expected hazards include ping-pong ball-sized hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. Broadcast media. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles.
Whiteside County, southeastern Sheriff County, until 4:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 3:55 p.m., your thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado has located over Morrison, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour.
Do not drive your
Hazard
vehicle
tornado
from
is
flooded
alongside.
A tornado warning remains
This
in
dangerous
effect
storm
until
will be
4:45 p.m. for
Montana,
northeast, Whiteside, and southeastern Carroll counties.
There, we're starting to see the edge of our wall cloud again.
Around 410, nearly around 415.
Or near Morrison, moving northeast at 50 miles an
1
hour.
Sterling.
Expected hazards include tornado and ping-pong ball-sized hail. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged.
Hey, I'm up here basically in the cage, and we've got rain curtains carouseling around the bottom of this thing with a lot of rising motion. This thing probably needs to be tornado warned. How's it look from down there? Rain curtains wrapping around this thing.
I can see clearly down here basically the RFD gusting out. I think it's getting that push of RFD right now, so it can start getting a little bit better in the way of rotation. It doesn't show much inflow into it right now, but I think that's only for the time being. I've got about 10 miles to stay around 40, and then I'm going to blast north there. I'm about 30 minutes from Deer Grove.
Copy that. I'm just working these county roads. This thing is, we've got a serious rain curtains wrapping around the vault here. Something might be about to happen pretty soon. Major rain curtains carouseling around
Yeah,
this
the
thing.
inflow region of the storm is definitely cleared out. It's not showing an insane amount of inflow, but I wouldn't be shocked to see a tornado warned here within the next 10 minutes once that clears out.
It should have never lost its warning. It's been rotating like crazy this whole time. I'm going to go up there. Eventually, I'm going to get up to 92, but I'm taking these back roads to keep going east and stair-step the thing so I don't get stuck in the rain. Yeah, just because these things don't show a lot of rotation on radar doesn't always mean that they're not rotating. Before somebody gets after me for not reporting it, there's a bajillion copies of what we just reported on Twitter. I mean, this has already been reported 50 times. North, and then we'll go east again because I want to keep our. We got to get out ahead of it.
New severe thunderstorm warning for Missouri.
We screwed around with it a little bit too long. It's a quick mover.
So latest super sweep scan just came in. It's still very weak in the way of rotation on radar, but it's definitely doing what we think it's doing. It looks like that RFD is kicking out and it's trying to get wrapped around in there. So I give it another, if it's not tornado producing like pretty much right now, then I give it like 15 minutes tops.
Yeah, the roads out here are not a grid. It's really a pain in the ass, but I'm working through it. I'm right in the middle of the vault. There's rain curtains moving to my left in front of me and rain curtains moving to my right behind me. It's kind of Probably not the best place to be, but we're good.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning.
Yeah, we've
for
got
Texas.
rain curtains going to the left in front of us and going to the right behind us. So we do have some sort of like mesocyclonic rotationing happening right here. We're right in the middle of the vault. Bear's cage, whatever you want to call it. What the hell kind of an intersection is this? Go up here and take a right.
The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Henry County, western Bureau County until 4:45 p.m.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois.
Severe thunderstorms were located along a line of standing railroad cuts near Johnson Saw Trail State Park in Lafayette, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include ping-pong ball-sized hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs.
About to our east option. Actually, we're here at our east option. It's right here.
Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Severe thunderstorms will be near Hoopo, Neponset, Yorktown, Mineral, and Thomas around 4:10 p.m.
That's a yield sign, not a stop sign.
Bedford
Don't
around
even think about it,
4:15
people.
Kewanee, Buda, and Normandy around 4:20 p.m. Walnut and Manlius around 4:25 p.m. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include Moynihan, Ohio, Caspier, and Providence. The tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central and northwestern Illinois.
This road will get us out in front of it. So we're going to take a left to go north, and then we'll take a right to go back east, and then we'll be on a state highway and we'll be clear.
Lightning storms, features, lightning killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning.
See some clear air up there ahead.
Rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways.
There are two more warnings affecting Illinois and Missouri and
For north
Texas.
central and northwestern Illinois. The tornado warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for the west side of the Carroll counties. 8:05 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Toledo, or 8 miles northwest of Sterling, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Expected hazards include tornado and half-dollar-sized hail. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelters. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely.
Alright, we're going to take this north option. It's going to put us back into the rain core, maybe hail core, and then for about 2 miles, and then we'll be able to go right. And that'll get us out ahead of it, and we should be able to see it then.
Areas of impact: Hoopo, Neponset, Yorktown, Mineral, and Thomas around 4:10. New Bedford 4:15. Buda, Normandy 4:20. Walnut, Manlius 4:25. You have clear 69.
45 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is
Green,
expected.
clear, red 2012 Ford Edge.
Damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Cambridge.
Alright, we're 1 mile away from our east option,
Yuma and German Corner.
which is good.
The tornado watch remains in
Means we're going to actually get out ahead of this darn thing.
Northwestern Illinois.
Wish I had the rear-facing camera.
Areas of impact: Hoopo, Neponset, Yorktown, Mineral, Thomas 4:10 p.m. Sheffield, New Bedford 4:15. Buda, Normandy 4:20. Walnut, Manlius 4:25. You have clear 1609.
4 p.m. The thunderstorm was located over Leon Corners, or 16 miles south of Morrison, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour.
Check with her and see if she knows anything.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Thank you to our super chatters, PayPal donors, channel members, everyone. Thank you. Sorry that I haven't been able to pay a whole lot of attention to the chat.
Expect wind damage to roofs, siding,
Still live in the Radar Omega app if you'd like to track these storms with me.
Thomas around 4:05 p.m. The tornado watch remains
The one you're looking for is northbound,
northwestern
northeast.
Illinois. Tornado warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for northeast, west side, and southeastern Carroll counties. Page 4:05 p.m. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Colita, or 8 miles northwest of Sterling, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Expected hazards.
Here we go.
$half size hail. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught.
Headed east finally.
Mobile homes will be damaged.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Arkansas.
And vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Penrose around 4:15 p.m. Take cover now. If a tornado enforcement agency who will send a report. This act may save the lives of others in the path of dangerous weather.
Be coming into the circulation from behind.
You're listening to the weather radio station WXG-73 in the Quad Cities. The current time is 4:11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following is a summary of watches. Warnings and advisories in effect. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:15 p.m. for the following county: Whiteside, Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:45 p.m. for the following county: Whiteside, Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:15 p.m. for the following county: Henry, Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:15 p.m. for the following counties in Illinois: Henry and Whiteside. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:45 p.m. for the following county: Henry, Illinois. A tornado warning remains in effect
Yorktown.
until 4:45 p.m. for the following county: Whiteside, Illinois. Tornado watch number 154 remains in effect until 8 p.m. for the following counties in Iowa.
Get through this cute little town and we'll keep heading east.
Illinois, Henry, Mercer, Los Angeles, and Whiteside. The National Weather Service in the Quad Cities has issued a
I don't think a tornado is necessarily imminent, but one could be possible soon.
At 3:53 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Whiteside County Fairgrounds, or over Morrison, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding. Carroll counties. At 4:12 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from
I'm trying to figure out a plan.
35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include all-time hail at 60 miles an hour wind gusts. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees.
My Cyclone Port stationary unit, folks, there's a feed in the app south of Madison. Has a view right now. I just turned the camera a little bit so you can see it better. Has a view of a nice little thunderstorm there along the Illinois-Wisconsin state line. It may be of interest. See that in the Radar Omega app.
That is the green Assured License van and also a green motorcycle with a small contract for luggage. Just cut them off. Units are heading towards Amboy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to punch through the rain on this, and then we'll get back out ahead of it. We fell a little behind. Not bad though. Wow, now that I mentioned that, we've got almost 40 people in the app watching. Holy cow! I guess you guys do. I guess you folks do pay attention to what I say. Holy smokes! Thank you for checking that out in the app. If anything happens there, we'll see it, but I don't think that storm's going to do anything up there. Kind of a cute little storm.
lower Pertusino tornado is located over Colita, or 8 miles northwest of Sterling, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Expected hazards include tornado and half-dollar size hail. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed.
I think we came through here
Damage to roofs,
initially.
windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near and rolls around 4 p.m.
Clear, patrol understand.
Cover now. If a tornado or third is spotted, report it to the National Weather Service or your local nearest law enforcement.
There we go. Starting to see some structure again.
And may save the lives of others in the path of dangerous weather. A tornado warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for the following counties: Whiteside, Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for eastern California and 0 counties. At 4:12 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Tampico to Mineral to Lafayette, moving east at 35 miles an hour. Expected hazards include ball-size hail and most outdoors will be injured. Expect snow moving through.
Alright, we're about to emerge in front of this thing. Got the lowering back in sight out in the left window here. Once we get in a better spot, I'll show you.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Wisconsin.
Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. You're listening to the Waelti radio station WXG 73 in the Quad Cities. Current time is 4:18 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following is a summary of Washington's warnings and advisories in effect. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 4:45 p.m. for the following county: Whiteside, Illinois. The tornado warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for the following county: Whiteside, Illinois.
Here we go. Tornado warning to the south, so we're going to drop south. Let's leave this storm and go to the next one.
4:35 p.m. Other locations in the path of this tornadic thunderstorm include Providence and Waelti. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy
Drop
building.
south.
Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter.
believe this one, folks.
Fairgrounds or over Morrison, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe thunderstorm will be near, however, around 4 p.m. Emerson, White Pigeon, Agnew, Gall, and Carmel around
Yeah, we'll go catch this next one. We can catch it. We'll be in there in about 20 minutes.
In the path of the severe thunderstorm includes Sterling and Penrose. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building.
Honda passenger
To
van,
report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send a report to the National Weather Service Office in the Quad Cities. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for eastern Henry and western Bureau counties. At 4:12 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along
I should probably undeploy the camera. Hold on.
Moving east at 35 miles.
Make this fast.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for eastern Henry and western Bureau counties. At 4:22 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Deer Grove to near Sheffield to near Lafayette, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, ping pong ball size hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles.
Alright.
Expect
I just
wind
wanted to
damage
stop
roofs,
that so the battery didn't die.
These severe storms will be near Sheffield, Buda, and Normandy around 4:25 p.m. Walnut, Manlius, and New Bedford around 4:30 p.m. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include Gannett, Tecumseh, Ohio, Casper, and Providence. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central and northwestern Illinois. Prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds.
Still want a dead 360 camera battery if we catch a tornado. That would suck.
Away from windows. Continuous cloud to ground lightning is occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning.
Tornado warning to our south. We'll go check it out.
And may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicles to flooded roadways. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for southeastern Whiteside County. At 4:23 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Ealwood Edition or near Rock Falls, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southeastern Whiteside County, including the following locations: Ealwood Edition, Whiteside County Airport, Gulf, Como, and Douglas Park. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service Office in the Quad Cities.
Showing 1327 LVMP, Green River,
warning remains
and Green River Road,
45 p.m. for eastern
Green River,
and western Bureau
Green River Road,
counties.
Kelowna.
At 4:22 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line
Adam
extending
Victor
from Deer Grove to near
12974,
Sheffield near
Adam
Lafayette, moving east at 35
Norway
miles
1027.
per hour. Hazard, ping pong ball size hail at 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar
investigation.
impact.
Yeah, this thing to our south is starting to rotate. Got about 8 miles until we turn to the left.
Siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs.
So we'll be heading east. We'll be able to catch this. No problem. Coming in from the north.
At 4:25 p.m., a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Neponset, or 9 miles east of Kewaunee, moving east at 40 miles
About to intersect Interstate 88.
Tornado and half dollar size hail. Source, for now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a certain building.
Fail. 11,
Avoid
12,
windows.
63. 11,
If
12,
you are
63.
outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash
Alright,
flooding.
this is Highway 40 that we're on right now.
Flooded roadways. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for eastern Henry and western Bureau counties. At 4:22 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, all signs hail at 60 miles per hour with gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured.
We'll have to start heading to the east a little bit up here before we head any farther south.
Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. These severe storms will be near Shedhill, Luna, and Normandy around 4:25 p.m. 4:30 p.m. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include Connecticut, Ohio, Cassia, and Providence. A tornado warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central and northwestern Illinois. Prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds. People outside should move to a shelter beside a strong building and away from windows. Continuing cloudy ground, the severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Whiteside County is canceled. The storm which prompted the warning has moved out of the area. Therefore, the warning has been canceled.
Vince, I do have, it's a very weak tornado. It's not fully condensed. I got rotation right above it. The dust swirl is on the ground in front of me right now.
Are you looking off toward the storm that's to your southwest in the severe warning, or the one that's over top of you in the tornado warning? So it looks like there might be two circulations.
One, it's just to my east-northeast right now. It's very weak circulation. I thought it was just RFD, but there's a big pole right above it that's rotating. You would not think this is a tornado, but it's definitely got a pole rotating above it with the circulation on the ground below it.
I just pulled up your camera. I see it now. That's weird. I should probably be in position to start viewing that shortly. I'm coming north of 88 here. I'll be heading to the east a little bit before I drop south. Based on your report, it looks like that circulation might be a little bit farther east than radar had it, so good catch on that.
There's a tow truck sitting over here with that whole trailer.
Yeah, he's got a really weak tornado down there on this. Really odd, actually. Definitely not what you would expect. Should be in a position to get a view on that here soon.
Just one observed on a tornado warning. Somebody else reported it on the ground.
There is one new tornado warning from Plymouth.
515, 429, confirmed tornado was located near unit or 12 miles east of
Yeah, it sounded like law enforcement may have caught it too. I'll be in the area relatively soon. I'm going to go south of 80 and then take Highway 34 to the east. Basically going to Princeton.
Yeah, I definitely didn't want to report it as a tornado because it didn't. I thought it was a funnel rotating above it. It easily could have been construed as a gut tornado. It was fairly weak with those vortices dancing right below the ball circulation. And it definitely made it a tornado.
Alright, I'll probably be seeing it soon.
Areas of impact, Providence 435,
Damn it,
Wynette
hail.
440. Providence 435, Wynette at 440. Newcom clear, 1631.
Gotta get through 2 miles of this, folks. 2 miles. Come on, traffic.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Arkansas.
pull over if you're going to stop in the middle of the road.
There is one severe thunderstorm warning for Oklahoma. There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
Oh my god, why are we going 15?
Southeastern Whiteside County is canceled. The storm which prompted the warning has moved out of the area. Therefore, the storm has been canceled. However, small hail and gusty
Wow, that was a little
thunderstorm.
downburst
Tornado
of
watch remains
crap.
in effect until 8 p.m. for northwestern Illinois.
Lord.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. in western Zero County. At 4:28 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Union Road to near Family and near El Maris, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Hazard to hail at 60 miles per hour. Source, radar indicating impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured.
Alright, everybody I think here is turning. Please turn, everybody. Please.
A lot of RFD kicking out a lot of dust, but I do not currently have a visual on it to my north. An intersection, the wind blew the stop sign in my direction so much. And I thought it was mine when you hit the brake and realized it wasn't.
Okay, copy.
That definitely caused my heart to drop though.
I think I'm going to be meeting it when it crosses the road.
Number 27, your subject 166.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois and Missouri.
For north central and northwestern Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for western Zero County. Around 4:35
Catch us near
p.m.
Walnut.
Deposited around 4:40 p.m. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include Casper, Ohio, and Providence. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central and northwestern Illinois. These are dangerous storms. Prepare.
District 2 is National Weather Service Quad Cities has issued severe thunderstorm warning for northern Putnam County and Bureau County until 5:15. 436 severe thunderstorm is located over Wyanett near Princeton, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour.
County, Bureau
Also,
County,
that tail
until
60 mile per
5:15
hour
p.m.
winds.
At 4:36 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Wyanett or near Princeton, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Expected hazards include all small size hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. People
Should be coming up on this circulation.
expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Princeton, Hennepin, Spring Valley, Depew, Crampville, Ladd, Wyanett, Sheffield, Tiscoa, Long Oil, Dulledale, Judah, Bureau Junction, Mark, Ohio, Cherry, Malden, Manlius, Stevensville, and Standard. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central Illinois. Take cover now. Not drive your vehicle into flooded roadways. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 4:45 p.m. for western Bureau County. At 4:28 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Deer Grove to near Manlius to near Elmira, moving east at 35 miles an hour.
See that cloud up there in the lowering.
Hail at 60 miles an hour wind gusts. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. These severe storms will be near Walnut, Wyanett, Manlius, and Normandy around 4:35 p.m. Nebraska around 4:40 p.m. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include CHASER, Ohio, and Providence. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central and northwestern Illinois. These are dangerous storms. Prepare immediately for large destructive hail capable of producing significant damage. People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows. Influence clouds and ground lightning occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, in this severe thunder, large close tends to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms, and lightning is flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. A tornado warning remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. for
Alright, go through town here.
This
is Wyanett.
A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Providence, or 9 miles southwest of Princeton, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Expected hazards include tornado and 2-inch hail. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural
Visibility's going to heck right now.
County, including the following locations: Providence. Take cover now. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes. Seek shelter now. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways.
Storm might be crossing right in front of us here where the circulation
In
is.
effect until 5:50 p.m. for the following county: Bureau, Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. for Oakland Lake counties. At 4:32 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Walnut to near Mount Morris to 6 miles east of Germans Valley, moving east-northeast at 45 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Princeton, Hennepin, Spring Valley, Dubuque, Granville, Flag, Wyatt, Sheffield, Chickasaw, Lamoille, Dalzell, Utah, Bureau Junction, Mark, Ohio, Cherry, Malden, Manlius, Stephenville, and Standard. A tornado watch remains.
Outside of Chickasaw, south of Princeton. Hadn't touched down yet. Are you hearing?
Copy. Wondering if you can confirm a report.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Sheriff's Department's reporting a funnel cloud has not touched down yet south of, or near Skillowa, whatever that T-town is, south of Princeton. You seen anything from down there?
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
Negative, I'm in a tree-filled area. I'm going north on 180 right now.
Copy. We'll probably intersect here into Princeton. I'm gonna probably go east before I go north. It's like that state highway runs east with the interstate. Alright, we just gotta punch through this thing and then we'll emerge in the clear air. And then we'll actually be able to see something. What a fantastic thought that is.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
On 676 actually. We're all red here. We're all red to go.
10-4, any traffic that's from our
Patrol.
Continuing here, about to emerge. Still can't see squat. Coming into Princeton. Okay, thank you everyone for all your super chats. I haven't been able to read them as they come in. I just see that we're getting some. I'm trying to keep it on the road here, but I will read them all here when the stream is over.
The summary of Washington morning at 5:30.
1315, done.
50 cents change, unavailable.
1315, done for. East of Princeton. 343.
Here's one news of your thunderstorm warning for Texas.
Gotta get east.
Cover.
Okay, speed ready.
Get through town here and then we'll be good.
Spring Valley.
10 for, if you 10 for 50, someone left their state effort.
Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways.
At the Spring Valley cases?
A severe thunderstorm warning
Yeah.
remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. for
Sure.
Westwood
Spring Valley
County.
Graves.
At 4:40 p.m., severe
Something
thunderstorms were
deep.
located along the line
Yeah,
extending
heard.
from near Woodhaven Lakes to near and Oyster
Yeah.
Byron, moving east-northeast at 40 miles an hour.
Just had the rear flank downdraft cross the 180, and oh my gosh, zero visibility in this dust.
And half dollar-sized hail.
Yeah, I believe it. I'm coming out of Princeton here on 6. I'm about to intersect 180, and then I'm going to go north to the actual 80, I think.
Approximately 10 south, 355. Looks like a pickup truck lost its load in the middle of lane 2. They're on the right shoulder.
Wow, holy dust. Oh yeah, I got a visual on that dust now. You weren't kidding.
Crested, Linwood, Monroe Center, Lee River, and Grand Detour. This includes Castle Rock State Park, Lee County Fairgrounds, Loud.
I am just now intersecting with 80 from State Route 6.
Alright, yeah, you can see that dust from back here. Really pretty though.
A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central Illinois. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Continuous clouds and ground lightning is occurring with
Yeah, pull over. I gotta deploy the camera. Alright, here we got a shoulder. I'll deal with the shoulder.
At 4:51 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Malden, or near Princeton, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles an hour wind gusts sensing all signs hail. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles.
What is the weather service in northern Illinois? It's not called Chicago. Do you remember what it's called?
And outbuildings. Locations impacted include Princeton, Spring Valley, Depew, Ladd,
weather service in northern Illinois. It's not called Chicago. Do you remember what it's called?
Chicago, Romeoville, Chicago, LOT, unless you're talking Springfield. Otherwise, Northwest Illinois is Quad Cities. I'm not exactly sure what this could be Quad Cities here. I'm not for sure.
Okay, never mind. It is. I was looking for them on Twitter because I was going to tweet them about the dust. Even though I'm sure they're not really going to care, but I just want to let it be known.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5 p.m. for northeastern Bureau County.
Take care.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
Northeast at 50 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles an hour wind gusts and ping-pong ball-size hail. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Princeton, Spring Valley, Depew, Ladd, Wyanett, Oil, Dalesdale, Ohio, Cherry, Malden, Seatville.
We'll go north here, folks, and then
Hollowayville, Spring Valley Airport, Cole Hollow.
we'll go north and then east.
Casper and Van Oren. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for North Central Illinois. Prepare immediately for large hail and damaged winds. People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows.
Yeah, this storm's got some wind to it.
Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. You're listening to NOAA weather radio station WXL22 in Bureau County. The current time is 4:54 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. from Trumbull County, Lee, Illinois. A severe
Wind is ridiculous.
remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. from Trumbull County, Illinois. Tornado watch number 15 will remain in
Advanced Troop 2, unconfirmed public sighting with radio. US 34 eastbound near Dover.
Public is now calling 911 reporting a tornado just north of us.
By Dover, moving eastward. Very thickly.
Yeah, there's now a tornado.
Okay, well, I don't know that, so I'm passing it along because they can be legit sometimes. Just be careful unless there's something else up there.
257
Sounds like multiple reports now.
No, I get it.
Jesus Christ, Brandon.
Looking at it visually, people are freaking out because it's the dust.
Supposedly police just confirmed now, too, so I don't know if they're looking at something else that's back in the rain or not.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. for Oakland counties.
Public's reporting a tornado back there, and apparently the cops are confirming. So I don't know if there is or isn't. Just because we don't see one here doesn't mean that there's not one back up farther north.
I'm not sure. It doesn't look like they issued a tornado warning on it.
confirmed tornado on the ground.
Hold on. Confirmed tornado on the ground now. It's coming over the radio. 34 near.
Moving eastbound, confirmed tornado on the ground.
according to Chicago's radar, it's trying to ramp up in there, but I am not seeing anything that is indicating tornadic motion.
Right, so the location on it was Dover, which appears to be just north of 34 and 80. So that would not even be associated with this base. So I wonder if there's a gustnado or something up there, but that would have been a separate part up in the rain. Wouldn't be able to see it anyway, but I don't know. Apparently lots of calls and somebody had eyes on it, so I don't know what the deal is with that. There, now we can actually go 65. Jeez. Sorry, we were passing at 55. Need to get moving, or we're gonna get smacked with the RFD on this.
There are 2 new warnings affecting Illinois and Texas.
127.
Oh yeah, 465, clear patrol.
That cop sitting right there, I think he'd be looking the other way. I hope that's not the one that said there was a tornado.
For Lee County until 6 p.m.
Expected hazards include multiple sign hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. Severe weather has been confirmed by train spotters.
423 to 42.
Animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roads, siding, windows, and bridges. Expect wind damage to roads, siding, injuries. These severe storms will be near Minnesota, Germantown Hills, Springfield, and
Beautiful storm, though.
Effect until 6 p.m. The storm is capable of producing heavy rain, dangerous lightning. Be prepared to move to a place of safety due to the continuing weather. Again, this is all coming out to your severe thunderstorm warning. They'll come in storm mode. The National Weather Service is issuing severe thunderstorm warning for LaSalle County in effect until 6 p.m. This storm is capable of producing heavy rain, dangerous lightning, and strong damaging winds. Be prepared to move to a place of safety due to the continuing right weather. That is 10 page 17 of 1.
Got a hell of an RFD caught up.
Oh yeah, the RFD on it is absolutely insane.
People outside should move to a shelter inside a strong building and away from windows.
Past this traffic. I think everybody's looking at the pretty cloud off to the left and slowing way down.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. for eastern Louisville and central Lee counties. At 5 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Akron. At 45
Keep going east for now, okay?
Expected hazards include 70 miles an hour wind gusts and have dollar-sign hail.
Going east.
There are 2 new warnings affecting Illinois and Missouri.
Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Rochelle, Emil, Davis Junction, Hillcrest, Stillman Valley, Aldana, Lee Center, Kings, Channel, and Nakusa. This includes Lee
Your
County
thunderstorm
Fairgrounds,
warnings are continuing here.
including the following interstates: I-39 between mile markers 89 and 114. I-88 between mile markers 57 and 82. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Take cover now. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. for northeastern Bureau County. At 5:02 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Arlington, Fort and Minnesota.
For eastern
Folks, we're
Winnebago
going to
County.
continue for a little while.
Until 6 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 5:02 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorm located over Rockford, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. Hazard 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail.
Locations impacted.
Your phone Sterling KSF 947.
Ladd, Royal, Cherry, Malden, Leesville, Arlington, Dover, Deering, and Glen Orange. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m.
Call 25, can you look at public complaint number 897, and see if the electric department needs to be called out for that tonight, or they can deal with it tomorrow.
Take cover now. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. for northeastern Bureau County. At 5:02 p.m., a severe thunderstorm is located near Arlington.
Oh, wait, on the... CAT number 897.
Damage to vehicles is expected.
Or I haven't got my computer up yet. Is it flat, Brad, or is it... Somebody from IDOT got secondhand information that maybe one of the lights that's on 251, unknown if it's northbound or southbound, but that the light is kind of flipped or turned, like it got turned where traffic cannot see it clearly.
Shelter inside a strong building and away from windows. Take cover now. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio Station WXL-22 in Bureau County. The current time is 5:05 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The following is a summary of watches, warnings, and advisories in effect. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Alright, folks, going to continue east for now.
Illinois, LaSalle, and Lee. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. for the following counties.
It's possible we may actually be winding down now.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5
Storm's off to the south, but I don't think they're going to persist long enough to go after
A
them.
severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. for the following counties: Bureau, Illinois. Tornado watch number 154 remains in effect until 8 p.m. for the following counties in Illinois: Bureau, Henry, LaSalle, Lee, Marshall, Putnam, Stark, and Whiteside. The National Weather Service has
Might be best to take 39
warning for northern
north.
LaSalle County, southeastern Lee County, southern Delaware County until 6 p.m. At 4:54 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Lamoille, or 10 miles southwest of Mendota, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Another severe thunderstorm was located near Coleman and also tracking northeast. Expected hazards include 60 miles an hour with gusts and half-dollar size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Peru, LaSalle,
Hey everyone, thanks for following along. We're going to continue on here. Remember, we've got our website, seethestorm.com, if you want to follow the other forms of social media that I've got. This is the Peru, Illinois area.
Troy Grove in West Brooklyn, including the following interstates: I-39 between mile markers 88, I-80 between mile markers 73 and 78. This includes Sandwich Fairgrounds and Troy County Fairgrounds. For your protection,
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois.
large hail and damage and take cover now. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central and
Might as well go
northeastern
after this for a
Illinois.
little while yet. Wow, 4,000 people watching. Thanks everyone, that's pretty cool.
I
I think you might have missed the most intense action though.
At 4:58 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Bayview Gardens to near Glassford, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. Expected hazards include golf ball-sized hail and
stick with them right now. I don't see a reason to drop south for us anyway, folks. I don't think that any of these are really that intense. So we'll stick with the northern ones here.
Interstate 474 between mile markers 1 and 14. Interstate 74 between mile markers 87 and 117. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for central Illinois. For your protection, move to warning remains in effect until 5:15 p.m. for eastern Ogle and central Lee counties. At 5 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Ashton, or 9 miles northeast of Anloy, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Expected
Got about a mile yet.
70 miles an hour with gusts at half-dollar-size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Rochelle, Anloy, Taylor Junction, Hillcrest, Stillman Valley, Franklin Grove, Ashton, Long Nation, Winnipeg Lakes, Creston, Lindenwood, Monroe Center, Stewart, Eldana, Lee Center, Kings.
Yeah, we'll follow these north, so we'll be driving right into whatever's left of these storms. They're kind of disintegrated a little bit.
Following interstates, I-39 between mile markers 89 and 114. I-88 between mile markers 57 and 82. For your protection,
There is one new special marine warning.
floor of a building. Take cover now. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central Illinois. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. for southeastern Marshall, Woodford, northeastern Kazoo, and southeastern Peoria counties. At 5:09 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Parramatta to Pekin.
Yeah, we'll be back to live storm chasing here probably Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably all of next week. I just have to, I had to run home here for a day to replace the rear camera on the car and all that, and this was a good day to do it.
Damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. These severe storms will be near Washburn around 5 p.m. Other locations in the past days severe thunderstorms.
So I'll keep the live stream going here for a while until we get through these storms.
Roanoke, Newport, and El Paso. This includes the following highways: Interstate 155 between mile markers 28 and 31. Interstate 39 between mile markers 13 and 35. Interstate 474 between mile markers 6 and 14. Interstate 74 between mile markers 92 and 117. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for central Illinois. These storms are producing large hail. Seek shelter now inside a sturdy structure and stay away from
Very, very pretty storm though.
a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:50 p.m. for eastern Ogle and central Lee counties. At 5 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Ashton, or 9 miles northeast of Anloy, northeast at 40 miles an hour. Expected hazards.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Missouri.
Locations impacted.
Really pretty base to this storm. Definitely no tornado imminent there. Still very pretty. Base is really high. If we were going to actually see a tornado out of this, I would expect the tornado to be up right up here. Right up there. We'd be back up there in the rain. This clear area right here, that's RFD coming around and pushing the base out a little bit so that any sort of tornado would be shrouded in the rain, but there's not one, so don't worry. Hopefully this is just a really good example to look at for storm structure and identifying where a tornado would be. Main threat with this right now is big hail. Maybe up to golf ball size hail, possibly. Video on the 360 camera.
Between mile markers 195 and 204. A tornado watch remains in effect.
There is one severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois.
For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for central, north central, and northeastern Illinois. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northern LaSalle County, southeastern Lee County, southern Delaware County, until
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Oklahoma and Texas.
weakening some on radar.
A tornado watch remains in effect until 8 p.m. for north central and northeastern Illinois. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Livingston County in central Illinois, southeastern LaSalle County until 6:50 p.m. At 5:15 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located in Roanoke, 14 miles north of Area, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. The storm has a history of producing large hail in Woodford County. Expected hazards include big fall sign hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts.
Alright, everybody, well, thank you so much for watching. We're going to stay active here as we drive under the storm, maybe find some small hail.
Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations of
But I appreciate everybody that's rode with today. It's been fun. Not quite over yet. A lot of people asking why I didn't go. I didn't go south, folks, because I just don't think that storm's going to do a whole lot, honestly. So we'll drive through the rear, the west edge of this line here on the way north on 39. And channel members, remember, if you are a new YouTube channel member, I am putting the daily posts up on the YouTube community page. With storm chasing target plans. I will be leaving again for the plains probably Saturday morning, very early. It's going to be right back out there as soon as possible. Just got to come home and get this camera installed. It should be, I had to pay to overnight it, so it should be here tomorrow. So we'll get the rear facing camera fixed up. But we've come a long way here the past couple of weeks, so thank you, everyone. It's been a week of very kind of boring storm chasing, so to speak, in terms of the weather. Lots of very small risks, and even some non-severe weather risks that we chased that still ended up with some pretty showers. So thanks, everyone, for watching, even when it's not super exciting, because that keeps us on the road. Obviously, can't do this without viewers. And that's where all your super chats, channel memberships, and your PayPal input and merchandise purchases, that's where all that goes, is to keep us out here so that every time there's anything interesting happening, we can stream it. I know there's a lot of storm chasing YouTubers now these days, and I appreciate you watching my channel. Put a lot of time, effort, and money into the equipment in here. I mean, we just blew about $1,000 on a camera and converter just for the rear facing. What I would like to do is I'd like to get 2 more of those waterproof Marshall cameras with the SDI on them that I ordered for the rear, and put them left and right so we can have rear, left, right, and then front. But the cost is about $1,000 per camera, because I got to get the camera, and then I've got to convert it from SDI to HDMI so that I can work with the switcher we have now. I could go get an SDI switch and an SDI live view and an SDI camera for the front, but then you're talking about even more money. It's actually cheaper just to spend the money on the converters. So that's what I did. So this will work much better than the GoPro, because it's actually made to be in the elements. It's made for broadcast. We shouldn't have any issues with it. The reason that I dump so much money into this is because nobody wants to watch just the front facing. $20 closer to the camera, that is true. Well, congratulations, you just sponsored 1/5 of the overnight shipping, so thanks for the super chat.
Thunderstorm warning for Missouri.
Yeah, I just overnighted that. I got lucky. I actually bought it from B&H Photo. Those guys are really good out of New York, and their order cutoff is 3 p.m. Eastern. If you get your order in by 3 p.m. Eastern, you can pay them to overnight ship it. Yeah, it was pretty close, so I called them and made sure that they were going to ship it. And they said they would, and I've got a tracking number now. So thank you to B&H Photo. Those guys are awesome. They stock everything. They're not a sponsor. I wish they were, but they're not. I think I've bought everything, literally everything that I have for live streaming, I think has come from them.
There is one new special marine warning.
Those guys are awesome. I bought a, the camera's got a relatively small field of view. It's only 74 degrees. So I actually bought an adapter lens that should take it from 74 to 110 degrees. So we'll get that nice wide angle shot. But I'm really thinking about putting 2 more of those, putting them on the roof and pointing left and right, and then we'll have all 4 sides covered. Front and rear is the most important because most commonly we're either driving toward the storm or driving away from it. The sides are secondary, but we'll get that set up eventually. I can't do a pan tilt zoom camera because they just shake so bad. They have no image stabilization. So yeah, thanks for your super chats, everybody. It's very appreciated. Not necessary, but super appreciated. I don't want anybody to feel like they're obligated, but it's very appreciated. Thank you, everyone who has supported us in the Radar Omega app as well. Yeah, we can't do a PTZ, Colin. The quality is not good enough, and it's very there's no image stabilization. It just won't work with what we're doing. 2/5 of the overnight shipping. That's true. It'd be nice if I could get a business to sponsor some of this stuff, but it's really tough to get a sponsorship from a business for this stuff because what I'm doing is considered high risk, so a lot of companies don't want to sponsor it. You know, my whole thought was if we could get a company or a business to sponsor like a camera, we could put a logo on the rear-facing camera, and that could be their camera, and then the same with the left and the right. You could literally have 3 businesses purchase the cameras, send them to us. We could put their logo on the cameras, and you know, it's the such and such camera store rear-facing camera or whatever. But it's a hard sale when you're a YouTuber for any of that. But it's also kind of nice not having a bunch of sponsors because it keeps the channel organic. You know, I don't want to be deemed a corporate sellout or anything. So even if I can get some sponsors to cover some of this, I'm going to keep it at a minimum because I don't want this to be inorganic. Yes, Michelle, you can see the live weather data inside the Radar Omega app from the car. So yeah, we have that. Tempest reached out to me.
Severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
Tempest reached out to me trying to get me to sell their weather stations for them, but it just wasn't going to work out. They only wanted to give me 10%. A 10% commission off or a 10% discount for users, which is fine, but they just went and sponsored every Storm Chaser, and I just want to be different. I just don't want that. I want to be different. I don't want to do the same thing everybody else is doing. Plus, we've already got a Radar Omega Cyclone port unit on the car, so I just don't see a use for Tempest here. Tempest does make a cool weather station, don't get me wrong. I did turn that offer down because it just wasn't. I don't want to turn into a salesman for a company for free. Hey, you got a rainbow there. I don't know if you can see that if we got a high enough quality right now. We've got a rainbow there on the right edge of the screen. Just barely. Yeah, the car's fine, guys. It just needs a windshield. It's not really. The car's in just fine shape. There's nothing wrong with the car. Double rainbow? I don't see the double. Oh yeah, I guess it is a double rainbow, isn't it? I barely see that. I'm surprised you guys could. Here, let me tip you farther over. I could barely see that myself. So what's our YouTube stats? Folks, my goal is 100,000 subscribers by... Yes, this is Hawaii. My goal is 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, because when you hit 100,000 subscribers, they send you a little plaque that says you've got 100,000 subscribers. And I want that plaque really bad. I don't know why, but I want to put it on my wall in my office. Now, once we hit 100,000, I don't care. I don't care about 1 million. I don't care about 200, whatever. I just want that plaque really bad. I don't know why. So once we get to that 100,000, we'll do something like a giveaway or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll just auction off the plaque. Who knows? Rainbow's in front of us now. But we're way ahead of our goal. It's the end of April and we're at 81,000. We started the year with 49,000. So thank you everybody for like almost doubling our subscriber count. It means a lot because this has been a very difficult thing to do. But I think we're getting there. Was that a sign for Pawpaw? Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't paying any attention. Probably. We're in that area. Yeah, a bunch of super chats came in. Thank you, everybody. My chat's not loading, though, but I'm seeing that they're coming in. Thanks, folks. If you have sent a super chat, if you go to contest.seethestorm.com, I'll repeat it again in a moment. If you put your information, when you sent your super chat, blah, 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 whatever, goes with PayPal donations too. If you've done that, you can go ahead and fill out the form at contest.seethestorm.com. And we will, at the end of every month, I'm picking a name randomly. I'm taking all those entries and putting them into a name picker. And somebody's going to get a free shirt. We just finally shipped our shirt out for February. The winner for February, the service that was processing that was really slow for some reason. That one finally went out. March will be picked here in a couple of days. As soon as I get home, we'll notify the winner for March. I'll probably actually pick a couple of them since we had a good month. That's just kind of a way to, I guess, say thank you. And anybody who submits a super chat, you've got a small possibility of getting your money back by getting a free shirt. So I can't do it automatically. That's why you've got to go and opt in, so to speak. So feel free to do that if you would like to. But we do sell t-shirts and stuff. SeeTheStorm.com. Sorry to turn this into a big advertisement, but we're clear of the storms. But I'm going to keep the stream active until we hit until we get up in the Rochelle area. But yeah, we are at 81,093, so we'll hit 81,100 here by the time of the end of the stream. So thanks, folks. Been told by a lot of people that we wouldn't make it past September, and here we are doing just fine. So I am trying to do some more types of content creation, though, but we got to get through this busy season first. One of the big things, though, is getting the multi-camera view situated. We are at 2 million views for the past 28 days as well on the channel, not counting today or yesterday, so that's also really impressive. So thank you, everybody. YouTube's just been going crazy lately. Yesterday we had that brief weak tornado. That was almost a really photogenic situation with that sunset there. That thing, I think our dew points were a little low. I think we were a little bit too dry, but if that storm would have actually produced a tornado that lasted longer than 45 seconds, we probably would have been in for a really nice show. Really nice show that would have been. Daniel Shaw is going to be streaming here too. He's down in Texas, so when we end the stream, it may be of interest to you. I'll get that camera going, and like I said, I'm going to have about 24 hours here of time to get that done. I also need to put a new router in the car. Right now I use a Sierra Wireless router slash modem LTE connected thing combination for to run all the tablets. I run 2 iPads in here. The stream is separate, but it's overheating and it's not managing thermals very well, so I'm going to stop at Best Buy tomorrow and purchase a router. I'm going to try to find a router that has a fan in it and separate the two. Just use the Sierra Wireless just for the modem functionality and then the router for everything else, because this thing's just overheating and then it starts to cut out. That's why I have problems with the chat. That's why so often I tell you I don't have the chat. It's because the router powered off and then it takes like 2 minutes to reboot. So I'll have to do something about that. I've had this problem before with these, and usually what I can get away with is just not connecting a bunch of stuff to them and turning the Wi-Fi range, the power on the Wi-Fi down. But it's still, just because of the place it's located, it's mounted in the trunk and it just gets hot back there. There's no other place to mount it at all. So I just need to get one that's got a fan in it and we'll be good.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Missouri.
But anybody with any suggestions or anything for the stream, you are welcome to fill out our contact form at seethestorm.com. An update on that Amazon list. Folks, you guys were amazing and bought a bunch of stuff to restock our, I guess we'll call them disaster supplies. Stop the bleed type equipment and just trauma, first aid stuff. Depleted all that in Rolling Fork, well, Silver City, Rolling Fork Tornado though. You guys purchased a bunch of that, and girls purchased a bunch of that off of Amazon, and we're trying to give that out to some other chasers that are trained and actually stop and help people. We were able to get Sidney Grimmett, he was there, he's a storm chaser. We were able to get him some supplies. I need to get Storm Chaser Chad some stuff. Working on distributing that. I just have not had a chance to get everything divvied up, so I don't really have an update on that, but I'm restocked. Sydney's got stuff now, and working on Storm Chaser Chad as soon as I run into him, but we're working on it, so thank you everybody who did help with that. I know we had just a ton of support, and I thought that was pretty cool. Took a lot of heat for it too. Everybody said that we should have just kept moving and we were just being pretend heroes, and I'm sorry. Like, all I can say is kiss my ass, I guess. Like, of course, the people saying that were the storm chasers that were sitting at home the whole day. And then I got told that I'm not financially responsible, and that's why I had to ask for help. Well, first of all, I never asked for help. Somebody just decided to do it.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
Second of all, I intended to restock supplies on my own. Somebody just decided to get this list going. And number 3, I don't really budget to shell out $3,000 in supplies to restock my car after a mass casualty incident. That's not exactly in the maintenance budget. I mean, it would have been if needed, but I don't know why that turned into a Twitter rampage that I'm financially irresponsible. But welcome to my world. But we were able to get an AED, or defibrillator. I did get little slips with everything you folks sent that has like your names on it and what you got, what you purchased and sent. Like, acknowledge everybody email and whatever, because I do appreciate it. So Daniel carries an AED as well. nobody gives him problems for carrying one, but I'm getting all sorts of heat for carrying one. People say it's useless. Well, I digress. Disagree with that. But I appreciate it. So we're pretty well equipped. I think an AED is actually a very sensible thing for a storm chaser to carry because of lightning. You know, lightning can cause serious problems if somebody gets struck by it. So that's why it's probably a good idea to carry that anyway.
There is one new severe thunderstorm watches.
Oh yeah, social media is a dumpster fire. There's people going after Reed Timmer now because he's dangerous and all this, and he's just fine. He's been doing this for 20 years. He's got a PhD. The guy's literally been to college for years. He's got a freaking PhD. I mean, he's done this for 20 years and hasn't killed himself yet. I think he's doing okay. But everybody's social media is a cesspool, that's for sure. That's why I like YouTube, because everybody over here is so nice. Sky here. This is the Rochelle area, by the way. So turn the wipers off. I don't know if I'm going to replace the windshield. No. It's cracked pretty good here on the driver's side.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Illinois.
But it's a vertical crack, and I don't think it can really spread anywhere because it's already cracked the entire vertical length of the windshield. This is nowhere near the camera, so I'll probably leave the windshield alone until it gets worse. It's really not that bad. Beautiful day here after these storms. Big cluster of storms there in northeast Illinois, and then that one down there near Peoria, Pontiac area. I usually let the windshields be until they get so cracked that they're either in my field of view and it's driving me nuts, or they start to interfere with the camera. Am I going to stream the drive to the plains on Saturday? Maybe. I probably will, just because I'm going to need to test out that rear camera, so I'll probably go live for a little while. I may do it for members only, I'm not sure. Who knows? Where am I headed to? I am going to be out of commission for the next 36 hours while I get a new camera installed to replace this piece of junk that we've replaced 20 times. Yeah, in the past 7 days, we've been to Salina, we've been in Kansas. We had that, I think it was last Thursday, it was a week ago. We had that just spectacular supercell at sunset. If you were watching, you know what I'm talking about. That was crazy. And then we ended up with that little rain shower, basically, that was very photogenic, that we live streamed in the West Texas Panhandle, near Earth, Texas. And then, 2 days ago, we ran into Daniel Shaw down there in Dodge City, and then we drove up, live streamed in South Central Nebraska, ended up in Lincoln with that beautiful lightning show. Then yesterday we had that week very, very brief tornado in Iowa, and then today we almost had a tornado here in Illinois. So it's been a busy week. It's been a very kind of low risk, low end week, but it's still been pretty busy.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
That's why I do like to go out at this time of year. It pays to just be out in the plains. Like, it looked like it was going to be a quiet weekend, and now all of a sudden there's a marginal risk for some hail tomorrow down in South Texas, and I really wish that I was able to be down there for it. If I didn't bust this camera and have to come replace the camera, we would be chasing Texas right now. There's some hailers down there. So we would have been chasing the Texas target, and then I would have chased tomorrow as well, but that's okay. There's already a day 7 slight risk for Tuesday. So Monday, Tuesday, well, Sunday possibly. Sunday, Monday are iffy. Tuesday is looking a little more certain, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll just play it as it goes. I'm not going to shut the stream off on 2,200 people, I don't think. We'll keep the stream up. And
there is one new special marine warning.
Our camera input into the encoder is at 24 frames a second. It's supposed to be at 60, so sorry about the camera. Probably looks a little blurry or a little muddy looking, or maybe not as crisp as it usually does. I'll get that fixed. I installed this new system in here. I put a Blackmagic Atom in here for a switcher, and it's working really well. I just, for some reason, have the output stuck at 24 FPS. Also a ton of tornadoes in Oklahoma. It's just been a really strange week. Very busy.
Second, I can call you privately. I gotta mute my feed for a second.
Yep, go ahead and call me. I am pushing the mute button right now. Alright, hold on a second, guys. I gotta take this phone call. Okay, well, he hasn't called me yet, so we'll wait for him. But I'll mute this phone call and see what he needs. But, anywho. Oh, this drives me nuts when somebody says, I'm going to call you, and then they don't call you like 2 seconds later. Like, what the heck's going on here? All right, there it is. Be right back. All right, I'm back.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
All right, folks, I think we're probably going to be pretty close to we're out of the risk area now, folks. I'm probably going to start winding this stream down. I seriously appreciate everyone, folks. I didn't realize that we were this far north. We're not even going to see any more raindrops, so I think that's going to be about it. Northern Illinois. Yeah, I'm in Northern Illinois. I'm gonna sign off for the night. I appreciate everyone. Riding along. You can continue to track these storms in the one and only Radar Omega app. Good night. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this over to the end screen, and I'm gonna have a little bit of an update here on the oh god, the what here, the Jesus Christ, the YouTube community page. I can't even think of what platform we're on. The YouTube community page here at the end of the night. I'll try to post some of these pictures we got. Have a good night, everybody, and I will talk to you next, well, in just a day or two probably.